Hello, friends, frogs, and happy people. Happy Saturday. Happy January the 10th. We're on our 10th day, 10th lesson. Yay! We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Today would have been my grandmother's birthday. She's up there in the corner in the blue. That was her favorite color, was blue. So, there's that. Today would have been her eek. How old would she have been? I guess she would have been 93. Yikes. Yeah, she would have been 93. But she passed away in 2014, so I miss her very much. She's the person that raised me, the one that had the most influence over my childhood. So I'll always remember her for that. So there's that. And then today, I hope I don't confuse myself. I have my trusty dusty pencil because I'm kind of writing in this book, but I want to like erase it later. I had to skip over a few pages because I was not understanding the meaning of them. So maybe I can go back to them and I will understand the meaning later. But right now I'm not going to announce that which I do not understand. So there we go. There I am. Being honest to a fault, as always. I have a person that is a friend, a viewer, a person that talks to me just about every day through Messenger, through the messages, through the comments is what I'm trying to say. Duh. I'll get it in a minute. Trust me. It is a rainy, soggy day outside, and we're expected some more bad weather. North Georgia's already hit floods, so more northern than me. So we're expecting some thunderstorms, and I wanted to get on here and have my video recorded before the storm started, and then everybody's wondering, okay, where did she go? No, I have a friend on here that has a really hard time, from what I'm assuming, self-love, not feeling so good about themselves from my understanding. I'm not saying that's true, but we're gonna work with that. We are really, I hope I can work with that, because if anybody could have felt I mean, I was growing up, I was told I was the big R word, which is like mentally slow. I was told I was ugly. My mom called me ugly every day of her life. Different family members alluded to the big R word daily. Every time they saw me, they had to mention the fact that, I was not born of a nice way. Just things like that. I mean, that was an everyday situation. That was all the time, every day. So with that, and I'm not saying I'm any better than anybody else, but if I can overcome that, I just pray that this person really knows their worth and figures it out. And this self-loathing situation is really not. Are you challenging God's work? I mean, because you are a child of God. Are you challenging why you're here? That's where I am with that. Is that your challenge? Are you unsure of why God put you here? Anyway, we won't go into that. But I think this Daily Stoic entry will help with some of that. Some of it. Also, just to let you know, I'm Cassie. I am, this is my corner, though messy as it may be. I come on here and I try to talk to people and let them know that depression may not be curable, but it's fixable. That does not sound right. It's curable, but you can overcome it. You can really overcome it, and you can, it's the way you think. Your mind is powerful, and I really want everybody to think the best for themselves. I want you to know that you are worthy of every positive thought that you think. You're worthy of every desire you have. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, or leave me a comment. Do all those things. In YouTube's world, I love YouTube. In YouTube's world, It helps to make me popular, and it helps to recommend my videos a little bit more. That I'm not worried about. I'm not out trying to get famous or anything like that, but I do want to make people feel good, and I feel like I'm helping them the best way I know how. I'm helping them through experience of my own. Because if you can feel it, I've been there. If a woman can go through it, anything a woman can go through, I've been through it. And you can use your imagination with that one. I just don't like for others to feel that way. I feel like I'm here to help in a good way. And this is my platform. This is for someone that is very ashamed of their face, and I feel like I'm a very ugly person. My nose was always too big for my face. I'm cross-eyed, that my teeth are just, ugh, I don't like them. But for me to be here on a video, it is a lot. Even my Bible study teacher said that. So it's a lot. It's a lot for me to put my face out there like that, because usually I won't do that. So it's been a long, long road. I've done it. It can be done. If there's something I say, please, that you do not agree with, please don't be afraid to tell me. You cannot hurt me. That is not what this is about. If I sit here and preach positivity and thinking the best about yourself, but then I choke under a slight constructive criticism or correction, then I'm not really doing my job. Now, I'm not really true to myself, and I can't live with. So here we are with today's message, and it is called, for the Daily Stoic, I'm reading from a book, The Daily Stoic, peace is in staying the course. Tranquility can't be grasped except by those who have reached an unwavering and firm power of judgment. The rest constantly fall and rise in their decisions, wavering in a state of alternately rejecting and accepting things. What is the cause of this back and forth? It's because nothing is clear, and they rely on the most uncertain guide, common opinion. And that was Seneca, and he wrote that in Moral Letters. In Seneca's essay on tranquility, he uses the Greek word euthymia, which he defines as believing in yourself and trusting that you are on the right path, and not being in doubt by following the myriad footpaths of those wandering in every direction. It is this state of mind, he says, that produces tranquility. Clarity is a vision. Clarity of vision allows us to have this belief. I swear I can read. I went to school, promise. Clarity of vision allows us to have this belief. That's not to say we're always going to be 100% certain of everything, or that we even should be. Rather, it's that we can rest assured we're heading generally in the right direction, and that we don't need to constantly compare ourselves with other people or change our minds every 3 seconds based on new information. Instead, tranquility and peace are found in identifying our path and sticking to it, staying the course, and making adjustments here and there naturally, but ignoring the distracting sirens who beckon us to turn toward the rocks. I think that is one of the most powerful things I have heard. And I know you're like, okay, I've heard all this before. Sure you have. Were you listening? Are you really using your ears, or are you using your brain to listen to what that is saying? He's telling you, Seneca is that if we stay the course and we stay true to ourselves and we believe what we believe, like our firm belief in God, or our whatever it is, our firm belief that our family comes first, our firm belief that we want world peace, if we stay that course and don't pay attention to what is out there in the media or what the news is trying to get us to wreck our brain over, we will have that tranquility. You cannot alter your path due to common belief, common opinion, common from social pressure. You just cannot do it. You have to believe in what you believe in. You have to stand firm in it. Along with this, I have a message for that somebody that has self love issues. If you believe, I think, and again, I'm not going to preach the Word of God because that is not what I'm here for. I'm here. I do have a firm grasp in believing in the Word of God. Okay, and my love for God is above all. But in with that, you cannot believe in God to suit your needs. I don't know how to put that. I hope I said that right. You cannot believe in God and worship Him daily, but then think of yourself as less than. You are part of God's work. You're the numbers on your head. The hairs of your head were numbered when you were born. He formed you before you were ever conceived. You were a thought way before you were even born. So, in believing in God's word, you have to stay the course. Stay the course. I'm just being honest. Stay the course. I mean, no, I don't. Again, I don't think I'm the most beautiful thing in the world. I don't really think I've ever. I think when I was 15, I really thought I was pretty, and then I'm told I'm pretty a lot, but it's just, I don't know. I think I look too much like my mom. But you have to believe that you are amazing because God made you. God is your Father in heaven. So you have to, there's something amazing about you that He put you on this earth. So you have to really trust in Him and believe in Him and love Him enough to know that His decision was the right one, because He doesn't make any mistakes. So that is part of staying the course. You have to keep believing what you believe. You have to keep stepping in the direction of your path and not pay attention to other people. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. My Aunt Tamara, when we were little, she used to, does anybody remember, his name just went right out. Oh gosh, what is his name? Ray Stevens. Everybody's beautiful. My Aunt Tamara used to, because I would be like, my cousin, the one that committed suicide, and my brother were calling me ugly. And she would sing that song to me. I remember her standing kind of over me and singing Everybody's Beautiful. Of course, she's a pastor now, so of course that is how she believes. Everybody's beautiful. Even if, just everybody's beautiful. I'm not even going to say, if you, like I said, I do not feel like I am gorgeous by any means. I never have, unless I was like 15 or 16. Of course I was cute. But since I've kind of grown up, I'm like, I don't see what you guys see. Thank you for the compliment, but I just can't. But I mean, I'm willing to help people. So to me, that is my beauty. I have a good heart. I have a kind heart. I have a compassionate heart. I have been used because I'm so nice, or because I'm so passionate, because I'm so, willing to help people. I've been used horribly and hurt horribly over that situation. So, I think I'm beautiful in that way. I have a lot of other beautiful attitudes and things like that. But yeah, I had a horrible self-doubt, self-hate, I had no self-love about myself whatsoever. None. Like I said, I dressed in t-shirts, which you see me most in t-shirts now, but this is just what I wear around the house. And I'm not, I know people that change and get on here and to do their podcast. I don't have that kind of energy. I really don't. I'm not that young anymore. I'm wearing my house clothes. This is what I put on last night to go to bed in. So there's that. I don't know. I don't know. I do have self-esteem. I do have self-respect. I do have, I don't know. I don't know. But there was a time I did not like myself at all. I did not like the way I looked. I did not like the way I talked. I did not like the way I thought. I thought everything about me was wrong. And every little criticism I took to heart. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this right. Come on. Come on. Does God make that kind of mistake? I don't think he does. That's my point. That's my point. Stay the course. Stay the course. Because if you step out of that course, you could be influenced by somebody that is not so caring about your heart, about your spiritual needs. Someone can be not so caring about your brain or what you think, and they can say cruel things and you can believe them, but you got to stand firm in what you believe in. Like Seneca says in his moral letters, you have to trust you're on the right path. You have to put it all in that line. You know what I mean? It has to be the same. You can't alter from it, because you can get caught up in somebody else's beliefs, somebody's silly belief. So there's that. That's the message for today. Again, we're having storms. It's supposed to be turning colder. I'm not really looking forward to it, because it kind of makes a dull day. You feel like in with rain, but I love the rain. I do. Thanks to my son. He must be having a dance over there at his house, because he loves rain so much. Find that great big belly laugh. Laugh at something. Even if you've got to, you know what I do? I don't mean to, and I'm not trying to be judgy, but I do pick on people inside my head, when I see things that are amiss. I'm not trying to be mean. It is judgmental. It is an ugly, and I pray for forgiveness every day, but there are just sometimes that I don't have anything to laugh at, and I've just got to, I see something in public, and I'm like, oh my God. All of my family's like that. The first thing my brother does when he meets somebody, when he sees somebody, is he cuts them down. That's his funny. That's his opening line, is making funny about people the way they're. So all of my family really does. It doesn't make it right. No, it doesn't. But sometimes you just need to laugh. You need to bust out laughing at something. My daughter cut her hair short, and then she turned it a certain color. It's kind of a red color, and now someone told her overnight she don't like clowns at all. She does not like clowns, but she was told that she looks like Chucky's child, with a really short hair. She kind of does. She kind of does. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That kind of thing. You got to make your own humor. You got to find your own humor. You got to find something to laugh about. And pray for forgiveness afterwards. Just pray for lots of forgiveness. My grandma, gosh, I miss her. She used to laugh at just things I would say. I wouldn't say anything. We were going down the road one time, and I just started waving at somebody. And she's like, Cassie, do you know them? And this was way before, guns were in the car. And you had, way before road anger, road rage, or anything of that nature. But I'm sitting there waving at somebody, and they're like, Cassie, do you know that person? But I'm acting like I know that person. And she's like, do you know that person? I'm like, no. She just started laughing. She just laughed her head off. She's like, why are you waving? I was like, I don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm weird, and I don't care. I don't care. Say what you want to say. I don't care. Y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the weather. I hope it's meeting you fairly as you desire. I've heard recently that we're going to have some bad weather all across the world. So if that bad weather has reached you, just please be careful, and I'm praying for you. Let me know what you think about this video. I have not clicked anything. I don't know if YouTube is just being bipolar or whatever, but I have not clicked anything different on any of my videos. They're all same. So I don't understand why you're not able to click, why you're not able to like, why you're not able to do whatever. I've had some complaints about that. I have no idea. Just be patient with YouTube is all I can say. I can't say that it's all YouTube's fault. It could be the weather. It could be anything. You know, let's take this situation and use the 99 other thoughts. No, I didn't turn anything off. So I don't know what's going on. I didn't turn any comments off. I didn't do anything of that nature. So let's think of other things that it could be. But find a way to get to me, even if it's my email, which I'm about to check right now because somebody said they may email me. And I'm excited to see what she has to say. Or he. I'm not really sure. I'm assuming it's a she. If I'm wrong, please forgive me. Y'all have a nice day. Find somebody to appreciate. If you're in the house and just chilling and riding out the storms, then find something to appreciate, you know, with your children, your family, your things like that. I went to open my child's door yesterday afternoon. I thought she was asleep and I didn't want to knock and wake her up, but she was awake and on the phone, and I guess I scared her. And I didn't knock, and I had to go back and apologize to my 36-year-old child for just opening the door. I'm like, next time, even if you're asleep, I'm just going to knock. You have to knock. Everybody deserves privacy. So that kind of thing, you know. Find that great big belly laugh. Appreciate people. Find something you love about yourself. Write it down. Write it down. You need that solid black and white. Take a notebook with you everywhere. And I realize this could be a really big pain in the butt because I'm used to grabbing my purse and just going out the door. But if you take a notebook with you and you're like, hey, I like the way I dealt with such and such at such and such's doctor's office. I like the way and that way you just feel better about yourself. You can't keep that self-hate. You cannot keep it. You cannot keep it. You cannot keep it, because that is not biblically sound. Does that make sense? If you're going to believe in God himself, and you're going to believe in what he wants for you, and you're going to believe that he wants the best for you, you cannot partially believe. So there's that. And y'all have the best day ever. Again, stay safe. I hope the day unfolds as you wish it to. And if I have something else later without the storms, I promise I will come back and I will record. Other than that, y'all have a great day. And I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.